getting on another Bitter Truth breakdown. Now, I'm not here all the time to tell you that, I told you so type vibe, but, these things that I told you about is coming to life as far as these weight loss drugs basically affecting the people. Now, if you see them make that a big trend to have these weight loss drug on the table, they tell you the Wegovys and, Ozempics of the world, all of a sudden that's the new trend to get rid of fat, even though they make for type 2 diabetes people. All of a sudden they come into this new trend now with weight loss. And I told you, it's gonna cause destruction later. It's gonna make you feel good now because you lose weight, but I told you already, the sign of weight loss is not something good. When you see weight loss, that don't mean it's something good. Something bad can happen to your body, and the reaction is what? You're losing mass, losing weight. You understand what I'm saying here? So weight loss is not really something good if you look at it. You're taking medication for something else like a type 2 diabetes, and all of a sudden you start losing weight drastically. That's not good, people. That could be proving that something drastically bad is happening to your body at that point. Something taking over your body and melting off your damn, fat or your meat off your body. You understand that? That's never good. But we're going to talk about it. What's the reaction from these weight loss drugs that the government basically pushing in these times? We're going to get into it, start out the gate. Just make it run.
Millions upon millions of Americans have turned to prescription medications to treat diabetes and lose weight.
Because that's what they make the trend, people. That's a trend. That's a trend they push on the masses, and they take it and run with it. Take a listen.
GLP-1 drugs, better known by brand names like Ozempic, Wegovy, and others, are very popular. According to Gallup, about 15 million...
And you have to understand, as 15 million give you number 6 right there, you have to understand how they become popular. It becomes popular because the mainstream media and them things is the one who pushing it, along with the TikTok. Do you understand that? That's a mainstream media right there, the TikTok, that they tell you come from China or was created by this company in China. No, it's a worldwide government shit. So it's all of those social media and mainstream media. They all the same to basically spread propaganda and basically poison the mind of the human being. That's why they're there. So pay attention. How did the Ozempic, Wegovys and these things become, so popular? They're the one who make it popular. Do you get it? Nothing popular in this earth unless they make it. Take a listen.
Adults say they've used these injectable drugs to reduce their body weight, and some say those drugs can have serious negative health effects.
Listen me, people, when you lost weight like that, yes, it's negative. It's negative, supposedly on your health. Do you understand that? You better wake up on that. That shows that something bad is happening to your body, and that's the reason why you lose weight fast. Pay attention.
Senior investigative correspondent Anna Werner has been looking into that part of the story. Anna, good morning.
Good morning, Tony. Yeah, many doctors say these GLP-1 medications can offer dramatic benefits for patients.
Of course,
but some patients say they've had serious side effects, ranging from nausea and vomiting to needing emergency surgery.
Yes, and you're going to hear that more and more the further you progress in life, and these things is more popular. Do you understand? You're going to hear more of these supposedly side effects come out now. Pay attention. Listen.
Even doctors admit they can't always know who might experience these rare complications.
Why? Because it's wicked chemical you're taking into your body. Flesh, blood, tissues and all. Yes, shouldn't be mixed with chemical, and that's the reason why you'll get those kind of reaction. Don't let them fool you like it's all good because you're losing weight. It shows a sign that something bad is happening to your body.
One woman from Pennsylvania.
Diabetes is rampant in my family.
Listen.
And I knew that all plays with weight.
Juanita,
pay attention, people. She's saying that basically that, that diabetes is plaguing her family. They can see that, but they won't see the problem. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, diabetes, they say, is a problem, but that's not what caused the problem. Do you get what I'm saying? Where is the problem diabetes come from in your body? You never try to figure that out. The only thing you want to move to now in the satanic earth is a remedy. The remedy that gonna destroy you, bring you down a further destruction road. That's what you need to understand. So these people smart enough, as you can see them in the plaid shirt right there, they're smart enough to figure that yes, these things is happening, but they don't smart enough to figure like, hey, it might be the food that we taking in. It's not a generic thing where it running the bloodline. No, it's bullshit. Nothing running the bloodline when it comes to sickness, you hear me? Alright, so there is no supposed to be sickness transfer from parent to kids. Do you get it? Okay, so what happened is y'all eating the same food breaking down your body in the same way. So all of y'all got diabetes. So guess what? When the TV, the mainstream media and them start showing you the remedy, of course, majority people gonna go for it. Do you understand? They tell you how wonderful the Ozempic is. It's a magic drug. Basically, they're telling you it's a magical drug. It can even solve problem that you don't even know about, problem that you never would have taken it for. It's solving that problem also. It's making you fertile, supposedly. It's saving you from heart attack later on and stroke. All kind of bullshit they tell you for you to be interested in the Ozempic and these things. And later on, here they come. They're going to mention it, the side effect, because there have to be chemical reaction for these wicked chemicals.
Struggled with her weight. At age 62, she weighed 242
62
pounds.
is according
Yet the most she could lose trying
242.
various diets, she says, was about 20 pounds.
Listen to
I
this,
almost
people.
felt defeated and humiliated. I mean, why couldn't I lose this weight?
After you're 62 years old, you decide to take this drastic action. Listen to me, people. Sometimes you see them show these people, they tell you they was fat from they was a youth. Growing up, before they even get to teenage years, they're already fat, right? And they wait till they're 65 to 70 years old before they start taking these Ozempic and these things. Why would you do that? Is that stupid? You reach to the peak of your years now where you're supposed to be skeptical of these things that you're putting in your body. Instead, now you're more loosey-goosey. You're supposed to understand what's going on in the world as far as these deadly things that you're putting in your body for remedy. How come you don't gain nothing from life? You don't understand nothing in life? You live life, you don't gain experience, you don't gain knowledge? How come you could be that old and fall for this Ozempic trick, people? It's unbelievable. Listen.
Then she saw
at
ads for
this.
drugs, including
You
Ozempic.
see that people, they're gonna tell you they saw the ads and that's what caught them. Grown fucking folks, people, you're grown. And a commercial convince you to take these wicked medications that they have on the table. You're 62 years old now, you worry about weight. This is dumb for the masses right here.
Her doctor agreed that because of her diabetes risk, she was a good candidate for one of those drugs.
Yeah, what they call it? Candidate, people. Candidate. A good candidate for one of these drugs. This one is the Wegovy. You better wake your ass up. Anybody take these also got the mRNA in their body. Like I said, these things, when I say them, a lot of people underestimate what I say and they don't listen. But yes, people, it's the mRNA. It's the new world shot. That's what they're serving up everybody. Even if they have to come to you and joke you and say, yes, you're fat, so you might need this right here. You have diabetes, so you have to take these things. That's how they go get you. You might not take that mRNA for the COVID because you say, fuck the COVID. You don't believe in it. You're not going to go get it. But they have you in another direction. Do you understand? They gatekeep the whole wide world in every section. So they come back and tell you, yes, you have diabetes. Yes, you're too fat. This miracle drug is going to help you. And bam, they plug you up with the same mRNA that's going to destroy your DNA, open you up for sickness.
Prescribed her Wegovy and later Ozempic.
There you
Both
go.
GLP-1
There you
drugs
go.
made by Novo Nordisk.
Yeah, that
How were you
Novo
feeling? Were
Nordisk.
you-
I was feeling fine. I enjoyed the days that I didn't have to worry about my appetite.
You hear that, people? Because I already told you. It's something to alter your brain, people. Don't fuck with that shit. Listen to me. Anything that gonna go towards your brain to basically, alter it for it to don't want certain things. It's not good, people. Now you're putting chemical in your brain to alter you so you don't want these things. You remember what is food? That's also some chemical that addicted to you. That's what you need to understand. It's gonna make you addictive. The chemical that they put in food. Remember, chemical is what make us addictive, people. The nicotine, the caffeines, those are chemicals. All these things that we are addicted to. You see, they come with all those medications, those opioids, and they gone to fentanyls, and all of them shits is addictive. Why? Wicked chemical get to your body, and now your body keep calling for it. It alter you in a way where you wanted it. Do you understand that, people? The Ozempic and the Wegovys and these things is not good for you. I don't care if you're fat. This is not good. This is not the way to get rid of fat. Do you understand that? If it don't involve you doing some working out and exercise to get off that fat, it's not healthy. If you didn't work off that fat and it just dropping off, yes, I'm hate to be the one to break it to you, but you're sick. Something bad is going on in your body, and that's the reason why you lose the weight drastically. No healthy people lose weight that fast. I don't care what the fuck you're taking. Don't be stupid. Listen.
Have cravings. I just felt like I was doing something positive for myself.
Of course it's
But
positive.
several months later, in October 2023, Gant's husband found her on the floor unconscious. This photo was taken by her daughter, a nurse at the hospital.
Hold on. So this photo was taken by her daughter. Then you mentioned a nurse at the hospital. They have an oxygen tank right there. What's going on right here, people? So they're shoving her in the ambulance right there? Wow, take a look.
Where Gant was taken.
I had no idea what had happened to me.
Doctors found parts
Look
of her
at this
large
right here, people. Wow, I told you, man, don't follow TV. Remember what got the people in the mess in the first place. The same TV that's showing you this. Remember, man, they have to play both sides, people. They're gatekeeping both sides. You don't understand. So what they have to do is show you these things and tell you, yes, the Wegovys and these things is harming you. And they're the same one who pump and push it on you. Do you get what I'm saying? So they're playing both sides, people. That's how they seem like the good people here. They show you the things, and then later on they can come back and say, look, we show you it as good, but look, it's bad. We're the good people because we come back and correct it. But this is what they're doing to harm the people. You trust in them and you're done. Listen.
Had died. It had to be removed. Then, while recovering from surgery, she went into cardiac arrest, prompting the hospital to call her daughter to warn her mother could die.
Here
Breaks
we
my
go.
heart that my daughter got that phone call.
You go cry for real?
It's horrible. Underneath here is...
Gant wanted to show us how she lives now. With her colon gone, she has a bag called an
Wow, her colon is gone, so now she have a bag. So you're telling us it's because of those medications? Those weight loss medication? I guess that's where she used to poke herself with the needle. Right there, the damn insulin. What a wicked world you live in. Listen.
Ostomy bag attached to her abdomen at all times to collect waste.
Wow.
I had no warning that this was even a possibility.
She's now suing drug maker Novo
You
Nordisk.
can't sue them, people. It's a lie. You hear me or not? It's a 100% lie. You can't sue them, people. They can show you these things and say, look, these people have a lawsuit against these people, and you sitting there thinking that, yes, at least somebody is fighting back. No, it's bullshit. You see them with the Novo Nordisk right there, people? That sound like a voodoo word, something to cast a spell on you right there. Why did they use that honored creature for a medicine company? You never get it, people. You never understand what they're doing here. It's the devil at work. Anything they serve you up gonna be your destruction. It's just simple as that. You see it no other way and you're in deep shit. Listen.
Claiming its drug labels do not adequately warn patients and doctors about potentially serious side effects,
Why
including
would they warn you?
gastroparesis or stomach paralysis and bowel obstruction.
First of all, every single medication that they brought to the table have a side effect. So if they bring you one and they never mention the side effect, you best look for it. You better ask them why you didn't put it on the label about the side effect, because we know every chemical got chemical reaction. Where is this chemical reaction gonna come from? What form does it got? How it gonna come in? These things they have to tell you. If they don't tell you, then you know they withhold information because there have to be a side effect to all these medication. So did they tell you about the one for the Wegovys and these things that they're giving you to plug in your belly? Did they tell you their side effect? Okay, they didn't. That's why you're gonna face it, people. It's gonna suddenly attack you and you don't know. What it gonna do to your heart? What it gonna do to your blood streaming? Your blood supposed to be flow. What it gonna do to that? Your organs that gotta filter these things that you're putting in your body. You don't get it, people. This is a destruction move, all in the name of weight loss. Are you dumb? Listen here.
It's attorney Parvin Amino Roya.
It's put a lot of resources into marketing the drug, hundreds of millions of dollars to expand the market, get new patients for the drug.
No.
But it hasn't spent that money on warning patients of the risk of gastroparesis, ileus, small bowel obstruction, and the fact that these injuries can be severe, even if it's in a rare case.
Novo Nordisk declined to do an on-camera interview,
Listen.
but in a statement said the known
Who
risk
is Novo Nordisk, people? They always use these companies by the name. They don't mention no human being, but they can say Novo Nordisk said. Oh, Twitter said. Oh, this company said. Who's fucking saying it? Who's behind there? I already told you the devil own all companies here that's serving you up shit. That's what you need to remember. They can't fool everybody. This is what they do. They're the one who's serving you up the poison. Everything that you're taking in coming from the devil people right here on earth. You really believe that you can sue them? Okay, listen. Pay
and
attention.
benefits of the medicines are described in their FDA-approved product labeling.
Yes, why
the
the
company wrote
FDA
that the
approve
allegations
it?
in these lawsuits are without merit, and the company intends to vigorously defend against these claims.
Remember, people, you don't know nothing about no fucking science. That's what the first thing they're gonna use to hit you over the head back to where you're supposed to be. You understand? You don't know nothing about science. You don't know nothing about these medications. You don't know nothing how you're gonna beat these people in court. You don't know shit but what they tell you how you're gonna beat these people in court. You're the same fucking dummy who see this shit on TV, jump on it. What makes you think you're smart enough to sue them? You're just a regular dummy that fall for the dumb shit in this earth. What you think they're gonna compensate you for being dumb? It's laughable, people. It's laughable. You can't sue these people. No matter how much they come on TV and fool you, try to beat it in your head. You can't sue them. These are the wicked people that control the earth here. You see what's going on with the COVID shot? Okay. You see all the people that got damaged, got all these reactions come from the damn shot. They can tell you on the news, oh, these people is fighting them, these people is suing them. It's bullshit. 100% bullshit. They serve you up that vaccination with the law behind it. They control the law. They make laws to fit in what they want in this world. So yes, they make it emergency for him to issue that vaccine. That means you can't do shit to them. If it's harm you, they tell you straight up and plain, we have a situation here, COVID breakout. You know, the world is at risk for this deadly virus. We have to do something. So how we gonna stop this? We have to plug up everybody with this juice right here. To stop it, we have to do it emergency style. That means once they mention emergency, you can never fight them in court if it harm you. There will be no court case if it harms you. It's just an emergency in a damn pandemic. We're back against the wall. This is the only move we can make. And yes, it saved the whole wide world. It's just you sick. That's what they're gonna tell you. You can't beat them in court. Remember that. As a matter of fact, they will never even entertain it. Move.
Many doctors do regard the drugs as key tools for patients. CBS
Of
News
course.
medical contributor
They're
and
all there to push it, people. The doctors, the TVs, all of these people here to push it. You might see somebody on TikTok and thinking that he's just a regular person like you with couple million subscriber followers. And you're sitting there thinking, oh, he's just a person like me telling me their experience, showing you how slim they get on the Wegovys and the Ozempic, and bam, they got you. What you think just happened? The government character just get to you. The government control opposition just get to you and convince you of one of their products that they want you to be involved with. Listen.
Health News Editor-at-Large, Dr. Celine Gounder.
They are game changers in many ways. And not only are they helping people lose weight, control their diabetes, but we're seeing improvement in many medical conditions which are related to being obese or overweight.
There you go, people. You hear what they're saying? Yes, there's a lot of good benefit that they didn't expect come from those injections that you put in your belly for those diabetes and weight loss. It's a damn joke, people. The only reaction you can get unexpectedly is side effect, which is what? Damage to your body. That's it, people. Don't let them fool you. Side effect never go your way. Did I mention that before? Yes, that's why I told you. Don't believe in no side effect that go your way, the good way. Something good happen out of the damn medication. Side effect. You're dumb. You're taking it for type 2 diabetes and bam, this good magical thing happen as a side effect. I lost weight. It's stupid now, people. It shows that you're sick. That's why you drastically lose that weight. It shows that some of your cells is dying off rapidly. That's why you lose weight so fast. Move.
New at 10, the CDC warning about recalled eggs linked to a salmonella outbreak affecting people here in Illinois and Wisconsin. So far, 65 people have gotten sick. 24 have been hospitalized.
Take a listen to this right here, people, as they give you that coding. Yes, we're going to pay attention to this supposed salmonella breakout with eggs. Remember, we just talked about this salmonella breakout in deli meat. Now it's eggs. Okay, put this supposed bird flu aside. That's already, plaguing eggs and chickens and dairy farms and all of these things. Remember, people, they have to talk about the food. They have to put the food in this way, as you want to call it. They have to make the food dangerous for you to eat. We're not talking about what we already talk about with the slow poison of the masses with these chemicals in the food. Now you have these food that can give you salmonella, sick you. Some people die from it. Do you understand that? So listen to what I'm saying, people. The food chain is what they're gonna poison. The food chain. So listen, like I mentioned, apart from making you slowly break your body down and get you sickness and complication, now they have these things like a salmonella that could hit you right away and damage you. You see what they're doing with the food, people? Something that you have to have in your body. Pay attention. Like I said, the world is leading towards destruction. The things that you depend on most gonna be your worst enemy. Listen.
Milo's Poultry Farm sold the eggs in these 3 states, Illinois, Michigan, and Wisconsin.
Look at this.
Most of the illnesses were reported in Wisconsin and Illinois, but people in 9 states have gotten sick from this.
9 states is another coding again, people, just like they give you 9/11 in the flip farm. That's how they do it. All coding. Listen.
Same strand of salmonella. The CDC says all egg types labeled with Milo's Poultry Farms or Tony's Fresh Market should be thrown away.
Yes, Tony's Fresh Market. That's what they call the place that sell you these poisonous eggs. Like I say, people, just listen out for these things. All these food recalls and these things is a part of the devil world. The part of the operation that they're going to use to lead you to the end of times. They're messing with the food, people, the food chain. You have to understand that. Once they do that, it's going to affect you. Remember, I tell you. Bam.
Hundreds of thousands of dead fish have washed up on the shores of Pagassitikos Gulf in Greece over the last...
Look at this right here, and it's in Greece. Can't buy nothing from those places, but take a look at what they're showing you right here. They tell you these are fishes just die right there in the ocean. Can you imagine that, people? That amount of dead fish right there? What happened, people? What could be the drastic change to kill all of these fish right here in the ocean? I'm telling you right now, people, when you see these things for real, it's the end of time. Now, they're showing you this shit on screen to make you aware of that. If you have any brain, take a listen to this.
Few days. As you're about to see, the stretch of water with fish carcasses spans kilometers.
Wow.
According to experts, some freshwater fish do die here when currents...
So take a listen, people. It's freshwater fish. I don't know, people. That freshwater fish is a suspect to my eyes. Whenever I take a look at it with the freshwater fish, it's kind of strange to me. Where those fish come from in those fresh water? Where does they come from? You have to ask yourself that, because fresh water is basically rainwater. The water that you see sitting in ponds, these lakes, is rain, people. It's rainwater. Where is the water come from? Any water that you see on the ground supposedly come from the sky. Only, I repeat, only that strange water, that big body of water that controls the whole wide world, and it's salty. Apart from that, there's no explanation for that water. There is no naturality that bring the sea there, period. So we already know that's just gatekeeping us here. But as far as the fresh water, any water that you see on the ground come from the sky. I don't care what you said. Any water you see on the ground come from the sky. Apart from the sea, that's a mystery. So listen to what I'm saying here, people. So if the rain falls to fill up these ponds, to fill up these lakes, these places, how the hell they have fish in it? Okay, now listen to what I'm telling you. If you smart, you don't eat no freshwater fish, period. That's man-made shit. You hear me or not? Yes, they're the one who put those fishes there. Like I say, I live in a state where they advertise it on commercial, on radio, and TV. They praise themselves, oh, they feed you good fish in the ponds. They tell you they put good fish in it for you to go catch. Now, you can go there, but you can't go there without a license to catch the fish. You have to have a supposedly gaming license or whatever they call it to catch fish, and they watch you. You take all the fish out of there, they claim that, hey, you need to put the fish back. Do you know that? A lot of people don't understand. So listen to me, people. Those freshwater fish was put there by the government people. They're the one who put fish in the pond for you to fish, and they regulate it. How many fish you can take out of there a day, which fish you can take out and all. They can tell you which fish you can catch today. Control environment. They're the one who put the fish in the fresh water. 100% in. So listen to this, what they're telling you right here, because it is an operation. Bam.
Pull them from nearby lakes into the Gulf's salty...
No, hold on, people. No, look, go back. Look at the amount of fish they're showing you in the background, people. Even though you can't, identify it as fish, but that's what they want you to believe. But pay attention to when they come close.
As you're about to see, the stretch of water with fish carcasses spans kilometers. According to experts, some freshwater fish...
You can't see no water at all, just fish supposedly, right? Take a listen.
Do die here when currents pull them from nearby lakes into the Gulf's salty water. Local residents...
They die when they pull into the Gulf's salty water. So you see that, people? The salty water kill the fish. Like I say, people, the tilapias of this world, farm fishes. Yes, and if they have some ponds over there, yes, they bring some of them and throw them in there. Let them grow, let them flourish. And now you have ponds with fishes. They're the one who do it. Where does those fish come from? Actually, listen.
The stench is alarming. They fear it could impact their businesses that rely heavily on tourists, especially at this time of year. Local authorities have already cleaned up 40 tons of dead fish.
Wow, 40 tons of dead fish they clean up, and look, they have way more than that left to clean up, people. Take a look at that right there. Put that in your imagination and think about it. What's going on right there? Yes, I tell you, the government work. That's what they do, and they continue to put fear in the hearts of the masses so you can bend, twist, and go the direction they want. You finish listening.
Investigating what caused them to die in such large numbers.
Look.
Our correspondent, Sophia Kliftaki, is following the story from Athens. Hi, Sophia. Good to see you again. Now, these are truly striking images. How could this happen?
Striking images, images.
Indeed, very shocking images. So after the storms, Daniel and Elias, last September, the region of Thessaly in central Greece were flooded and various freshwater fish were transported through canals and rivers. And by now, the level and quantity of water has been reduced. So
now look what they show you right there, people. There's no sign of water. What they're trying to show you right there, they tell you is just fish lying in the top of the water, people. Are you kidding me? This is bullshit. 100% in. I guess they could strike your mind right there and your soul with this film right here that as they call it, image. That's an image. There's nothing real about it. It's just image. Like I say, all those freshwater fish is fake fish. 100% in. Man-made shit. They made in lab, created in lab, and then flood these waters with it. That's what they do.
What happens is that the fish that were left in this low level are now falling into the Parasitikos Gulf, and the phenomenon is now very intense. These are freshwater fish, so when they come into contact with an unsuitable environment for them, which is the seawater, of course they die because of the difference.
So there go your difference, people. There go the difference. The saltwater, the freshwater fish, yes, get some salt water on them, and that's why they all die right there. Like I tell you, freshwater fish, suspect. It's a suspect. Government make shit. Do you understand that? Yes, rainwater fall from the sky. Yes, water harbor in ponds, and now fish show up in there swimming around for you to catch. You see them put up signs and shit telling you have to have certain, qualification before you can fish there and all. It's a government control shit. You better understand that. They're the one who put those fishes there. Move. Now, hold on, people. Take a look at this right here. Pay attention. Now, they're talking about cocoa and chocolate. Remember, I explained it to you, and it's funny how I just not too long talk about that maybe a couple weeks ago about this chocolate and what it came from. It's supposed to come from cocoa plant. And remember what I tell you, cocoa is bitter. When you dry cocoa and process it, it comes out a bitter substance, but it made the sweetest treat in the world. You take that in for a minute in consideration and you figure it out and tell me what's going on there. The most bitter thing you can ever taste in your mouth is that cocoa, but it made the sweetest treat all over the world. And I'm going to mention again, you don't see no cocoa plant grow. Not saying that they don't grow cocoa plant, because I'm from a place where they actually did grow it, and they do grow it. But what I'm saying is, they don't produce it in that number for it to feed the world. Where does it come from to feed the world of chocolate? Everything have chocolate in it. Every store have a chocolate in it. Where does it come from? From the same cocoa? The same bitter cocoa give you that sweet chocolate all over the world? It's not real. It's fake food they're feeding you, and they don't believe me. So I bring you this clip right here. Listen.
Find a rare and desirable cocoa species around the planet. We then take a cutting of the cocoa bean.
They're not telling you the truth all the way. They take the bacteria from the cocoa bean, not just a piece of the cocoa bean. You have to listen to me here. Okay, the bacteria. Remember, I explained GMOs. I don't talk shit without explaining it. I explain what's GMOs. Listen, when they go in, they supposedly, what they call it, the cocoa right there, they find the bacteria in the cocoa. Take that bacteria that they found to create cocoa in the lab. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, the reason why they genetically modify it is because they want it to come out the way they want it. And they can produce it in the lab. Do you get it? So when I explain what's high fructose corn syrup, how did you get syrup that sweet from corn? It's because it's not the real corn. It's the microorganism from the corn they use to make the corn that can give you syrup. Okay? So listen to me, people. All the chocolate that you've been eating is created in labs 100%. And this video proved my point. Take a listen to what he said again. Go back. Pay attention.
So we find a rare and desirable cocoa species around the planet. We then take a cutting of the cocoa bean, put them onto plates, and we trick basically the cocoa cells to grow and divide. And after a certain level of growth, we're able to harvest that and transform that into chocolate.
See that, people? So they create these supposed seeds out of the microorganism in the cocoa. Now they grow that in the lab. And then now that can produce the cocoa to give you the chocolate. Do you understand that? So this is GMOs. You understand that? Okay. So when you look at it, people, no food is real. Microorganism they use to make food. Bacteria is the microorganism. Do you know that? Okay. So yes, people, the bacteria of the cocoa is feeding you now all that chocolate. That's why you get a sweet treat. I already don't tell you. You can't get syrup out of corn unless it's GMOs. They have to get the microorganism out the corn, the bacteria, to create corn. That now gonna be enough to process into syrup. That's sweet that it can sweeten everything, including the chocolate. You hear me? The corn syrup is part of what making these things sweet. But like I tell you, people, it's a wicked world you live in. Nothing you're taking in for food ain't real food. Look, now we can eat
and
them
unfortunately,
straight.
what's been happening with the rapid love of chocolate and coffee globally, this has led to devastating global deforestation in these tropical areas. In addition, there's issues of slave labor, pollution.
No, people, it's bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. And remember, they know your damn pea brain work. So all they have to do is just tell you these things, the reason why they end up in this direction. Yes, forced labor. You're fucking retarded. What's forced labor? They don't force people to work here. You have to work to live. What's wrong? It's the same slavery. They can't force you to work. They don't force you to work. You have to work. Why they need slave in these times? Why they need slave? It's the same slave, people. The slave work for pay. You just have to work to live. That's why you are a slave. Don't let them fool you with the concept of slave. You don't force no human being to work with your mouth, with your action. You force them to work by what? Putting a system in place. They have to work. You get it or not? You on the wheel? You on the system wheel? You have to work. Did you know that? Okay. So yes, people. They fool you about slavery. It is slavery what we're doing here, because at the end of the day, we owns nothing here. Period. We owns nothing. We just floating around, help building Babylon. We're gonna die left what you build. Do you understand that? There is nothing here for the human beings because nothing natural is here. So they can fool you all the way to feed you these fake food. Find a reason for you to buy these fake food. They can tell you, look, the environment is getting damaged by we raising cows and chickens. So guess what? In order for us to erase this footprint, the carbon footprint, we have to go grow meat in labs. And the people say, yeah, anything to save the earth. But something killing you is saving the earth, dumb people. Something killing you is saving the earth, and you go with it. Now you understand what kind of world we live in. What's saving the earth is killing you. You can't prove that the earth been damaging, the earth needs saving. but you're gonna kill yourself to save the earth. Are you stupid? So listen, people, they tell you all of these things is going on, and yes, that's the reason why they have to grow these cocoa plants in lab. That's why they have to feed you GMO cocoa, because forced labor and all that, we stopping all of these things. You see what they do, people? It's called order out of chaos. In order for them to get you to bend in one direction, they have to show you some problem with the direction that you're going.
So climate change is impacting the chocolate industry by, first of all, making it too warm for many species to prosper.
What
and
a
that has
fucking
led to
joke, people. Making it too warm for other species to prosper, and that's why it's too hot for the cocoa plant to produce. This is bullshit. Like I say, people, they're gonna blame it on the earth. But you're living in hell. Remember, you... Okay, so you believe that there's a part in this earth that's not gonna be extreme weather to damage your damn food that you plant? As a matter of fact, if you're too cold, you can't grow shit. You want me to repeat that? In the cold, you can't grow shit. As a matter of fact, the cold burn up shit like fire. Does that shock you? The cold weather burns shit up like fire. It do the same thing to your plantation as the heat. It burn it up, dry it up, turn green into brown. What's the difference, people? Same damn shit. So yes, you can go in extreme hot, you can go in extreme cold. And that's all you get on this side of the earth. It's either too hot or too cold. This is how they make the earth uncomfortable for you to bend and twist into the direction that they want you. Nothing here is authentic. All of it fake shit they build up for you to live here in this hell. Move.
Medical watch for you this afternoon.
Look at these people on screen, people. Look at them. Wow, unbelievable that you take something from these people. Look at that shit. Wow, most of them is bots on TV. But take a look at these characters that they show you. You're supposed to believe in them enough to take what they say, people. Unbelievable that these people actually run your life without you knowing. They're the one who giving you advice on how to live. And the people sleep. Take a listen to this.
Could be making people sick.
Medical reporter Dina Bair is here to explain why it's a growing threat.
Lotus and Ben, it's a pathogen that causes valley fever and is enhanced.
A pathogen that causes valley fever. Take a listen to this right here, people. They're talking about the air that you're breathing. Take a listen.
By drought conditions. University of California, San Diego researchers say it's mostly in the western United States right now. Valley fever causes flu-like symptoms but can turn deadly.
Valley fever. It turns into flu-like symptoms that can be turned deadly. You hear that, people? So they're telling you that the heat is causing this disease, people. It's giving you a virus, a disease that can actually kill you. They're talking about you breathing the damn air. That's what they're talking about. As I already told you, later on, you gotta walk around with an oxygen tank. They might make it more sophisticated and, say, hey, we upgrade it, where you can just walk around with a little pouch that feed you oxygen, but you can't breathe the regular air later. You're coming closer and closer to that time when the EPA gonna tell you it's too much wicked chemical floating in the air. You're gonna need to wear some kind of oxygen mask to breathe from. Take a listen.
It's prevalent from September to November. Doctors say the airborne fungus has increased dramatically over the last 2 decades, and they warn with rising temperatures, the threat of
airborne fungus. Yes, and the rising temperature, turn it up. Can you believe this shit right here, people? Yes, don't worry about they telling you this specific area. They will spread it out worldwide later on. The environment is too harsh. The air is poisonous for you to breathe. Take a listen.
Infectious diseases will increase. The next time you visit the dentist, they may discuss sleep quality. Increasingly, dentists are noticing symptoms of obstructive sleep apnea, a sleep disorder which raises the risk for heart problems and neurodegeneration. Rutgers University researchers say dentists are an unexpected link to diagnosing sleep disorders.
Don't worry about it, people. That's the name of the game now, sleep disorder. So they can give you a CPAC. Put a mask on your face for you to sleep. And don't worry about it. They already come and ready to cut that out. They're talking about putting a device in the human being body because they have some kind of sleeping problem. All you have to do, get on your phone, the app that you have on your phone, connect to that shit that you have in your body. And now you can, tell yourself when you want to sleep and when you need to wake up. All of these things is turning to human being cyborgs. You understand? They're turning you into cyborgs. You're not fully humans. That's what they're doing by putting these gadgets in you to control you. I told you already, people, the sleeping thing gonna be big. Remember, too much on your mind. Yes, and with your mind running 100 miles per hour, thinking all the time about these things that, going on in the world and the problems that we having. And of course, you're gonna have problems sleeping. Yes, you're taking in these sugary drinks, these caffeine drink and these things. Yes, it throw off your sleep pattern. It make you off. So a lot of people now turn to the Apple Watch, these smart watches, these rings of the world that they put on and then can read them and, put them to sleep and these things, check their sleeping habits and all. This is a destruction move for the masses, but the people gonna buy into it anyway. Yes, it's another mag. Bam. I'm gone.